I don't really say this about too many people. Edie is way past a mentor and a role model. She's kind of like damn near a hero, and also one of my closest friends. So.
Life of an addict tends to get more stressful, you know, before it becomes fixed. For a lot of people, it never does. But at a certain point, you know, the amount of energy put into keeping all the lies straight starts to become not worth it, and also stops working at a certain point. So you kind of see her heading in that direction.
He starts twittering, so he has like a huge Twitter following that he starts getting a little big-headed about who he is in the doctor world. He has some really high highs and he has some really low lows. So I think it's going to be fun for people to get on the Coop train and go for a ride.
The Coop train?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I love her, and there are some questions I have and some answers I want, and yeah, so I'm not going anywhere.
There is some love. There's a gentleman who's coming around the hospital who's taken a little interest in Zoey. So,
works in the hospital or a patient?
He's an EMT, so he doesn't work in the hospital, but his job brings him there often.
Interesting.
So he's, for some reason, he's taken a like.
I think my job gets harder in season 2, and I think you get a better sense that I'm actually running a hospital.
Yeah.
And not just taking drugs by accident.
I think the first season, you know, he was established as a really sweet guy. He's a good father, and he is. He's all of that stuff. But I think as the story unravels and I learn more about what Edie's doing, you know, there's going to be some other colors in there, and you know, I don't think ultimately by the end of it, poor Kevin will be necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. And for me, who grew up, you know, idolizing people like Pacino and De Niro and Harvey Keitel and all those great actors of the 70s, if we could get one of those guys to come on and be my dad, that'd be pretty cool.
That would add a lot.
Can you start a campaign for that? Can you
start it right here? Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on, tell Showtime you want Pacino to come on and play my dad.